Hello, my name is Logan Woodward, and today we'll be talking about Woodward's Auto Parts and Spring Shop.
This is Woodward's Auto Parts and Spring Shop. They are located at 148 North Montello Street, Brockton, Massachusetts, and as the name suggests, they are in the auto parts and spring service industry for heavy-duty vehicles. They operate out of two buildings across from one another, separated by a small side street. One side houses the auto parts store and warehouse, whilst the other is a spring shop filled with many bays for trucks and larger vehicles to be worked on. And has a small shop room where the customers can enter to find service or purchase heavy-duty equipment. They've been around since 1921 and are going on 101 years of business this December. They are family-owned and operated and are looking forward to another 100 years of serving the community for all their automotive needs. In Chapter 1, we talked about the 4 Ps and how they are all elements of the marketing mix. I believe that Woodward's number one problem is in its promotion strategy. They do not do any paid advertising on television or on the internet in any way unlike their competitors, who are large enough to have consistent advertising. Despite this, the auto parts store does more business than chains like Napa, O'Reilly's, Advanced Auto Parts, and AutoZone in the immediate surrounding areas, despite the lack of advertising and the chains remaining open for longer operational hours daily. Lines are often forming at the door before they even open around 8 a.m. They have customer loyalty, but what they need to do is attract new customers. The thing is, they have a Facebook page, which is a great form of advertising. However, they hardly use it. The last post was from April of 2015. Many people use Facebook, so why not take advantage of it and put out promotions, sales, job offers, etc. up there for those who use the site. If anything, people will share the page around, and the name will be out there more so than it already is. In Chapter 12, we discussed services marketing, and most importantly, uplifting services. An uplifting experience with great service is something that Woodward's prides itself on. They always want to serve the community, so 100% customer satisfaction is necessary for the Woodward's family, and is the reason they've made it 100 years in this industry. Without it, why would any customer spread the word of this business? If you have a good product, maybe the customer will return, but the experience that they have tells all and is what will make them want to return to you and talk about it to others. This is something that Woodward's does well. Chapter 14 talks about pricing, another thing that Woodward's does very well with. There is a reason that Woodward's is so popular compared to other large chains in Brockton that are so densely compacted and close to one another, and it is because they do not price gouge and overprice their products, as well as keeping good quality parts stocked. Using my car, a 2015 Jeep Patriot, and looking for good rear pads and rotors, it's $35.99 per rotor. The brand is Durago. It's considered a professional's choice for the past 20 years, and $31.99 for Power Stop pads for a total of $103.97 before tax, another professional brand. Comparing that with the cheapest options available from AutoZone, a competitor, we find cheaper parts at a much higher price of $41.50 for pads and $60 each per rotor for a total of $161.47 before tax. You're getting a better service, better price, and quality parts for cheaper at Woodward's. Lastly, in Chapter 19, we talked about advertisement and promotion, specifically honing in on the Google AdWords bubble of the guide sheet, and as I said before, I believe that Woodward's number one problem is that there seems to be no drive to advertise anywhere, even on the pages that were created for the store to advertise from. I think that whoever is running the Google page for the company needs to start putting in AdWords so that they pop up easier on Google searches. If you type in auto parts, the only thing that pops up are chain stores, despite their lower reviews. This may be due to paid advertisement, or it could be that those stores are taking advantage of the keywords, and people are just going to the first store that they see that pops up. Also, I believe that Woodward's should update their website. The chain stores have done that perfectly. Woodward's website looks straight out of 2005. Although it may work similarly, its appearance is not where it needs to be. Once Woodward's addresses these major problems that it's facing, I believe they'll have the ability to reach all types of customers that otherwise would never be able to be imagined.